All right, I ain't even waiting. I'm fired up. I'm not gonna wait till the top of the hour. As you see today, I'm not under any single game. I am under the talk show category. I'm gonna just talk. I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. First thing I'm gonna say is that I am pumped. I'm excited. I'm running on adrenaline. I am running on a little bit of that runner's high. I just got done running. I haven't run 3 times in a week in about a year. Not, in fact, I haven't run 3 times in a week in over a year because I'm going to be honest. Once I got told about a year ago, this time that I was getting medically retired, I was like, fuck it. I ain't running no more. I stopped running. And I am ashamed of myself. I am ashamed of myself. I want you all to see me. I am totally ashamed. Man, I am totally ashamed of myself. I got fat, okay? I got so fat that I couldn't even put my dress shirts on. Now, guys, you know how fat you have to get to not be able to put a dress shirt on. Pants are one thing, but when you can't button up a dress shirt, man, that's the time. So I hit the diet. I'm stoked. I am totally stoked. I'm not even trying yet. I'm like, I gotta lose weight, and I'm down to 218 today, and that's still fat, okay? I'm not like, woo, I'm 218. 218 at my height is fat, but I ran today. I got my mile time down to not respectable, but I'm confident. My knees aren't hurting. My knees aren't gonna hurt much longer. I had the electrician out at the house yesterday, putting in that hot tub, putting in that jacuzzi on the deck. I put my deposit down. It was funny. I walked in there. I walked in to talk to the, walked in to buy a jacuzzi, right? And I know I look like I'm 12. I get that. I mean, I got the little bit of gray going on the sides, but I look like a kid, and I get that. I walk in, and they're like, the lady's like, are you thinking about maybe getting a jacuzzi? I'm like, no, I don't walk in the store till I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to buy a jacuzzi. I got a couple of questions. Let's do this. And she was like, got this immediate facial expression. I'm really going to piss her off on Monday when I walk in, and she's like, how do you want to pay for it? Discover. You don't want to finance? No. Shut up, Ty. Do I even fit in that jacuzzi? Yeah, because I got a 6-person jacuzzi for my fat ass. No, I'm not that big. Get the weight down. Easy killer. This kid. Go work a snack bar or something. I might get hungry after my next run. So, I want to get into some stuff. But before I do that, you'll notice Chibi's got the day off. He's on the first slide. He's not here because in 2 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes, we are going to be in Bless. I really thought about I really thought about being just a total jerk and just running a live stream from now until Monday with just the countdown clock. I don't think Twitch should appreciate me doing that, but it would just be funny running a timer. So big thank you to all of you. I sent out a mail to my Twitch subscribers. I can't send a mail out to everybody who follows me. I don't have that option. I don't have the option to send out a mail to all of my YouTube followers. But really, thank you guys. I like the quality of people that follow the YouTube. I like the quality of people that pop in here. I'm a little worried about the gaming community. The more I see these comments on my YouTube, I'm really kind of worried about the gaming community. I am now delving into the depths of gamer stupidity, and I'm really understanding why games turned out the way they are. Because if you're marketing your games to the least common denominator, I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Kriya, let's see. That double time buzz, man, it's a real thing. Yeah, I wouldn't know about that. I don't, the double time for pay, I haven't worked a job that got double time, like 15 years, 10 years, when I had a side job, maybe 10 years. But So yeah, and as you guys know, my show, money's always important to me. Money's a big thing. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the Twitch subscribers. Thank you guys. Means a lot to me. Don't forget, I always recommend people in their prime loot. If you are a Fortnite player, there is Fortnite Twitch Prime Pack 2 is in your Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you already have Twitch Prime, and we're gonna talk about Amazon Prime here in a minute, little bit in the show. Little crazy thing that I found out about. I do appreciate your money. I told you to keep your money though. You need your money. I don't need your money. The network doesn't need your money. You need your money. My sponsors at Patreon are going to be responsible. I'm going to be giving away a copy of Bless through Twitch. Actually, 2 copies of Bless on Twitch, 1 copy on YouTube. I will get the YouTube raffle up on Monday. I want to do a short window raffle on that. It's again, once I put the raffle up, I have to be able to say I can give away the prize. It's all these legalities, man. Legalities. It's Idahojo. What's up, Idahojo? So, yeah, I spend my days now learning more about the business. So yeah, you got to make sure that you can deliver your prize. So, you know, big things there. All right, let's get into the live show. That's the end of the topics. First thing I want to get into this, guys. You got to forgive me. This is the teacher in me. This is the teacher in me. It has to come out today. Okay. This weekend in the United States is Memorial Day. Now, a lot of people can't tell you what Memorial Day is for. It is not a free 3-day weekend. It is not a holiday. It is not memorial to barbecues and opening your pools and all those things. I really wish that they would stop opening pools in America on Memorial Day. I don't know what it is, especially around me in Illinois. All the pools open on Memorial Day. I don't like it because people think that it's memorial of like the good American life, and it's not. Memorial Day is the remembrance of those who have died in active military service. So it's the teacher in me that I have to put that out there. Memorial Day is the day on which the United States remembers the people who died in active military service. Now, I know this gets a little confusing, and don't worry, Papa Jalon got you. Okay? Armed Forces Day, which was just a little bit ago. The third Saturday in May is Armed Forces Day. This is the tribute to those currently serving in the United States military. Memorial Day is those who died in service to their country. And Veterans Day, which is November 11th, it doesn't change. It's a static day. Is all veterans of the U.S. military. It originally was there for the World War I armistice. So these are your 3 United States military recognition holidays, and they all mean something different. Like, Memorial Day isn't for me this weekend, and Armed Forces Day a couple of weeks ago isn't for me anymore. Armed Forces Day used to be for me. Now I'm a veteran. My holiday's in November. So, there's your education for the day. Now, I don't like to talk about sad, man. I don't like to ever bring sad to my program, but I feel that I kind of have to with this. John Total Biscuit Bain, he passed away yesterday. He was a major game critic and a major YouTube personality. If you look him up on YouTube, he's got a couple of million YouTube subscribers. You'll notice if you look at a channel or if you look at a webpage like Social Blade, you'll see that he was losing followers a lot. He's been sick. Guy was 33 years old and he lost his fight to cancer. I am a big fan of Total Biscuit. I know a lot of people don't like him. I watch a lot of the big YouTube personalities try to figure out what they're doing well that I could also emulate and model myself after. Didn't do a lot, didn't really get a lot from Total Biscuit, but he was very, very successful. Yeah, he's been battling cancer for a few years now. He actually said at the top of this month he was gonna like ease back because of his health. And then if you guys know anything about cancer, once you have cancer, you're on borrowed time, really. I've seen people get cancer at the beginning of the year and be gone by the end of the year. So I usually don't like to bring sad to the program, but you know, John was a good guy. The Total Biscuit, his videos are great. I know his wife, the plan was for him to start co-streaming with his wife, and she was going to take over. Not sure what the plan is now, but yeah, his work was great. His work was gold. I wish I could get to the level he was at, because that would be like 40 times bigger of an audience than I aim for. With that in mind, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. We are close to rolling over 2,500 subs. I know that's nothing in comparison to most people, but I want to say thank you to all the people this week on my channel who jumped on comments where people were just being belligerently negative. That meant a lot to me. I have an opinion on what pay to win is, and we're going to talk about that later in the show. And I don't think my opinion is toxic or salty. I think my opinion is the opinion that represents you guys. I haven't ever had anybody on the show be like, Jalan, I don't really agree with you. Because I'm doing the pay to something argument as we try to figure out. But you got two camps in the pay to win argument. You got the people that nothing is pay to win. And then you got the people that everything is pay to win. And we got to meet in some sort of middle ground if we want the games to improve. A guy that I'm having a discussion with on my channel right now, he's like, well, what do you expect them to do? Publish the game for free? No. And if anybody who's been to my channel knows, money is important to me. Value is important to me. I want game companies to make money. I want Fractured to be successful. I want Ashes to be successful. I know people don't believe me when I say this. I want Chronicles to be successful. I want Crowfall. I want Camelot Unchained. I want Bless Online. I want all these games to be successful. Because I want people... I want the game companies to be making enough money that they're willing to reach out and do things like, hey man, there's about 50,000 of us that are late to the party. Will you consider opening a new server so that we can start fresh? Now, when I say fresh start servers, instantly what people hear in their head is Tryon, Arcade, fresh start servers. That's not what I mean. I mean, are you willing to walk us through the experience that everybody else had? And I know it's going to be a little bit of a an issue, but are you willing to walk us through those patches at an accelerated pace if necessary? But are you willing to do that? So absolutely, I want companies to make money. I don't want, like you guys know, my preferred method is box cost with a subscription. And I know that alienates some people. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've talked to you guys, I've come to the conclusion that, you know, if you have a gaming computer that can legitimately run the games you're trying to play, if you have the internet to play the games, chances are you can afford a monthly sub to one game. And if all you're going to play is one game, then you're covered. I really start to see problems with the argument of I can't afford a monthly sub. Okay. Do you eat out? No, you don't. Okay. Do you go to the movies? No, you don't. And then people are like, well, yeah, I go to like one movie a month. Well, one movie is like $12 for 3 hours, or you can spend $15 for 3 hours a night, 4 hours a night, 6 hours a night, every day, 12 hours on the weekends. That's you choosing value then. I think that's you have... Well, Ty, you're a kid. Sorry, you're a kid. Go to school. You shouldn't even be playing video games, Ty. You should be studying at school. Speaking, weren't you up at like 3 o'clock in the morning the other day, young man? I think so. Getting 2 hours of sleep for school. What's wrong with this kid? Where are these parents? I'm calling Ty's dad. I wouldn't do that. Ty's dad sounds mean. I wouldn't want to get Ty's dad in trouble. No, the other day, Ty, it was, whatever. It was like 3 in the morning. So yeah. Big thing there. Exactly. I have no problem paying a subscription or a premium membership for a game that I enjoy. I'm going to be honest. If I'm going to play Bless, I'm going to have the premium membership because I can afford it. I feel bad in that people are going to play and not have it. And then people are trying to make this argument that it's not pay to win. Well, it's certainly pay to something. Let's jump into those slides. Some of you, this is the third time you've seen it. Sorry about that. Some of you, it's the first time you've seen it, and shame on you. I did a YouTube video on it a couple of days ago. Like I said the other night, definitely, I want a hippo mount. I want a hippo mount. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That's what I want. I'm gonna be that Masku on top of a hippo. It's gonna happen. I just want you guys to know. Rhinoceros. Definitely gonna have a rhinoceros. And then the cat, man. If those are the actual graphics, that cat looks badass. Like, that cat looks phenomenal. It would be nice if there was some sort of 7 or 14-day free trial. You know, people used to knock WoW because WoW gave a free trial to 20. And they used to be like, well, all they let you do is play to 20. Well, how far do you want them to let you play in the game? Final Fantasy is... Final Fantasy lets you play to 35. I've been playing... I went back to Final Fantasy after last Friday's show. Having a total blast. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm a little ashamed of the Final Fantasy community. Usually Final Fantasy community in 11 and 14 has been a little bit higher class, like a little classier. But really, man, I'm going to tell you, other than a couple of people that I've run into, I get thanked for joining the duty roulette. Candrace, my wife, she plays a healer, I play a tank. We do our duty roulette throughout the day to get ours done. And occasionally we'll just, like, we don't want to go do the next thing. We'll just be like, hey, we're going to go to dinner in like 20 minutes. Let's just knock out an extra daily roulette. Let's help somebody else out. Because 2 DPS are getting pulled through. I get thanked. And then they have this cool little thing that you give player commendations. Now, they add up to achievements. So yeah, I mean, I'm a tank. I'm always going to get mine. But since Candrace and I party in together... we can't give commendations to each other, but it's really kind of nice. She gets so excited when she gets commendations, and I feel great for her because, you know, she hasn't had an MMO for a couple of years now. She got so tired with Arcade, she left Arcade. I couldn't leave Arcade, and now, like, the greatest feeling the other night was she got both player commendations, and I was like, go you. And it made me happy. I was just listening. Excuse me, guys. I gotta look it up on my phone. I was listening to a great motivational speaker. If you run, don't listen to music when you run. I know this sounds really weird. Listen to motivational speakers. And I was listening to Simon Sinek today. Simon Sinek has a great speech on developing a military mindset in business. He's not military. But he says, what did he say? The military gives awards for people who sacrifice themselves to save others. But the business world gives bonuses to people who sacrifice others to save themselves. And I literally thought about that. Like, I want to say that I stopped to think about it, but I was more concerned with my runtime. And I was like, damn. Absolutely damn. That was powerful. Because it's absolutely right. And I like to translate that back into the gaming community. There are horrible people in the gaming community, but we tolerate them. And if we just stopped tolerating them, they'd have to go away. It's funny because if everybody would just make a commitment to put that loudmouth, obnoxious prick on block, that person would either have to re-roll to a new character or they'd have to transfer servers. But imagine if the whole gaming community just decided, if you act like a clown, we're going to boycott you. We're not going to engage you in chat. And if somebody does engage the toxic prick, you're going to be told you're going to go on block because you're feeding the troll, and we don't want to see that. I mean, just imagine a community that didn't have toxicity. And that's why I was excited to go back to Final Fantasy, because it used to be like that. I'm not going to say that I've encountered massive toxicity in chat. I've just come in contact with a couple of toxic people. But Trusty Cow said it best. You're always going to have some bad eggs. Really. And who said it? I saw somebody say it. If you... you're worried about your community, look at Warhead. Yeah, if you're worried about the community that you play in, just compare them to the Arcade community and you'll feel better. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, I can't think of the last time I got thanked by somebody in Arcade on a character other than Jalan. I got thanked all the time on Jalan because I'm Jalan and I'm helpful. I'm equally helpful on my alts, but people don't know me, so they don't feel compelled to thank me. It's like people, if they don't thank me, like I'm not going to help them again. I don't do it for the thank you. I do it because I know I helped you. Idahojo's wife won't leave Arcade. We got to get Idahojo an intervention. Gotta get an intervention going on there. But I'm hoping. Yeah, man, it's like, here, I'm going to share a story with you guys right now. I'm expecting a phone call during the show. And you guys know me. I try to make sure that I don't get phone calls during the show. See, but you guys know my opinion. I will not tolerate subpar service. My daughter, I don't know if I mentioned this on the show. In February, I'm down here gaming, and I heard my daughter barking. She gets croup really easy. I heard her barking, and I went upstairs, and I listened to her lungs. I have a stethoscope. I listened to her lungs. No junk in her lungs. Lips aren't turning blue. Fingertips aren't turning blue. Good capillary refill. I'm like, okay, she's just getting a chest cold. We'll take her to the doctor in the morning. A little while later, my older daughter comes down the stairs, and she's like, Dad, Gizmo needs you. I went flying up the stairs, and I looked at my wife. I'm like, get dressed, going into hospital. Now, I can't go to hospitals. You guys know I'm a little not all there. I don't do hospitals. If I have to go to a hospital, I mean, I've taken my children to the hospital to get stitches before when I'm the parent on call. But, you know, my wife's a retired med tech, so she does the hospital thing. Well, my daughter had to get, she was having an asthma attack. Didn't even know my kid had asthma. Had never been diagnosed with asthma. My wife's at the hospital. The billing company sends me a bill a month ago and says, you owe us $401. And I called them and I said, no, I don't. I have TRICARE. I have a $50 copay at the emergency room. I've already called TRICARE. I've already confirmed I only owe you $50. So you can send me a bill for $50 and I'll pay it. And anything else, don't even bother sending me a bill. They're like, oh, we don't have you as having TRICARE. Let me get your insurance information. All right. I got to get this bill to go away, so I give them my insurance information, and they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll rerun it. Well, I get a bill today, and not only does it say I owe them $401, they've now moved the little thing at the bottom of the sheet that says the bill is now 60 to 90 days delinquent. Go fuck yourself. I don't owe you $401, so my bill isn't late. Until you reissue me the bill and it's right and proper, I'm not paying it. So I called them and I said, hey, I left them a voicemail. First of all, that pisses me off. If you don't have people who can take the payment, you really aren't interested in getting the money. I left them a voicemail. I said, hey, I've already talked to you once. I'm now calling you a second time. You're wasting my time. You need to call me back today. Or my phone call on Tuesday is to TRICARE and letting them know that you're fraudulently billing me. I have no problem creating ass pain for people. It's a fraudulent bill. Insurance company, when your insurance company has negotiated on your behalf, that is a dollar amount that your doctor has agreed to accept. If you agreed $50 for emergency room visits and then whatever TRICARE pays you, that's what you agreed to. So yeah, you know, I'm not gonna pay it, and I'm gonna call it up as fraudulent. Where is it? Stupid thing, man. You know, you got kids. Everyone should have one of these. You know, just a cloth tape measure. Bought one for $1.11 on Amazon. If you have Amazon and you have one-click shipping, turn that crap off. I clicked one-click shipping. The thing was $1.11 free shipping. They charged me $9 or $8 for shipping. Fuck no. I called Discover and I'm like, I need to report a fraudulent charge. What do you mean? I told them what happened. Even Discover was like, hell no. Discover contacted him. The person told Discover, oh, well, he agreed to pay it. Discover's like, no, he showed us what he bought. Don't ever accept piss poor customer service. Rock that boat. Create the waves. That's how society changes. But I'm tired of sheeple, man. I thought it was just confined to the gaming world, but there are fucking sheeple everywhere. And it's like, you ever open up your food from McDonald's and like the burger patty is like half slit off? Man, I have no problem. If it's my whole family's bag of food, I don't open all of it. I have no problem opening up my sandwich in the drive-thru lane just to take a quick look. I'll hand it right back in through the drive-thru window. This is made wrong. And you know what? Here's your fries and your drink too. Give me my money back because you're just going to spit in my food. Just give me my money back. The manager's at the window. Can I help you? Yeah. Would you eat this? Does this look like the picture? Well, sir, you have to understand who I got in the kitchen. Not my problem. Your problem is you owe me my money back. People don't. See, yeah, Warhead, you say thank you. I say thank you. Have you ever had, like, do you do stuff because you want the thank you? Like, I don't hold doors for people because I want the thank you. I hold the door because I was taught to hold doors. I teach my children to hold doors. I teach my nieces, my nephews, you will hold the door for people. If it's an elderly person, hold the door open for them. Hold the door open for your elders, but an elderly person. I never had any issues getting what I want, being cordial but firm with employees, managers, but I heard a lot of stories that they give belligerent people what they want just to get. Belligerent people get what they want because they want the scene out of their store. But the truth of the matter is, you almost have to get belligerent with some people because people don't understand why you're angry because they wouldn't get angry about it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like people are mad at me because I'm trying to keep a watchful eye on MMOs, calling them out if they're a little bit pay to win. And people are like, you're an asshole. You don't want the company to make money. Well, what is the expression? If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want a glass of milk. If you let a company get away with a little bit of pay to win, what are they going to do next? A little bit more. And then a little bit more. And then a little bit more. And can we come all the way over here? We said we were going to be over here. And now we're all the way over here. And nobody complained. People are like, oh, well, NeoWiz is listening. Yeah, they're listening. But they should have done more questioning at the beginning. And then here, the Lumina per dollar, this was in the video membership, special currency shop. Here's the cash shop. Now, is it pay to win? I don't know. I don't know if this is pay to win. It kind of feels pay to win to me. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying. Oh, well, it's only 20 XP and you're going to hit level cap. Okay. But does then this continue to be effective after for your skill points? Because if it's still, because in Bless, and I don't want to get into a lot of details on Bless. We'll get into details on Bless next week when we start. But you level to 45, and then you continue earning XP because there's more XP to get. Well, then if the XP buff affects XP beyond level 45, then it is pay to win. Because that means I don't reach an end and I stop and then you catch up and you're equal. If I'm always going to be getting that extra XP, then I'm always going to stay ahead of you. Yeah, exactly, Warhead. Exactly. It's borderline pay to win. It's borderline. You're exactly right. The pay to progress faster, pay for convenience. It's not direct cash shop to power conversion. A little bit. The teleport scrolls, mobility, getting my ability to get somewhere faster. Resurrection after effects removals. Little bit. It's not so much as Arcage, where you like remember when you could buy direct combat buffs? I think they're all gone. I'm gonna be honest. It's now been 6 weeks since I was in Arcage, so a lot of that memory is fading away. But I mean, I remember when you could buy buff items in the cash shop. They gave you direct stats. I mean, yeah, I know that you can make the argument that you can still buy things that give you stats, stones, and so Arcage is clearly both feat and pay to win. Is this straight up pay to win? No, I don't think it's straight up pay to win, because you're right, there's not a direct cash to power ratio, but it's certainly close. It's as close to pay to win as you're going to get without stepping in. But because we can't get the everything is pay to win and the nothing is pay to win people to ever have a reasonable conversation, it's great that NeoWiz is listening, but who are they listening to? And then you stop in the argument of, well, they're listening. Yeah, but to who? There's no middle ground. I try to form that middle ground with the pay to discussion. And so that's like today's discussion. What is pay to win? How much of an advantage does it have to give? Does it have to be a combat advantage? And I ask that. I ask, does it have to be a combat advantage? Because there are people who play games that don't do combat. And I know what you're saying. What do you mean? Did you know that I have friends and guildmates in Arcage who have never really gotten into combat? They have the best crafting gear. They have all the plus 20 stuff. They have all the costumes. Oh yeah, there's a resub with a happy panda. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's happy panda. But I know people that their fun was growing stuff. Just growing stuff. That's all they did. People occasionally be like, hey, Jay, can I use your fleet of haulers? Remember when you could have like 9 haulers in a chain? Well, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 of them in the house. People will be like, Jay, I'm like way overbooked on packs. I've got packs from everywhere. Can you help me clear out my farms? Yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, how hard is it for me to walk computer to computer, let you load them up, hit follow, and then, I don't know, watch an episode of NCIS or something? I don't care. And then when I ask, I'm like, hey, I need I need a paper. And they're like, I need logs. I need to make lumber. I need to make paper. And then like magically like 10,000 sheets of paper appear in my mailbox. Be like, no problem, dude. I got you. I mean, there's just people who do that stuff. So if you affect their gameplay, pay to win wise, you may lose them. Like Bless has the infinite pickaxe, the infinite gatherer bag. Now, what people have said is it's not, and this is the argument. I hate this argument. It's not that pay to win because the pickaxes aren't that expensive. If the pickaxes aren't that expensive, then why are you selling them for cash? Why is that what you chose to put on your premium benefit? The premium membership, any line of the premium membership isn't pay to win. It's when you add up all the lines of the exactly ongoing expenses. Ongoing expenses. Let me go over here. Let me pull that up. I feel like I should be like behind a lectern, wearing a suit. Okay, here we go. Let's take this off the screen and let's go to our window capture and not that window. Let's do that window. Aha. And get it off my face, right? You know, little things. I don't know what's up with my windows lately. There we go. So, premium mount. Okay, because the game is based around capturing... Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up a second. It's a premium mount skin. It's not even a mount. It's a mount skin. So, totally cool. I know some people are going to be like, it's not fair. You know what? This is one of the ones... The game, the company has to make money. And buy-to-play games don't make enough money without a cash shop or without a premium membership. So they need something else. They absolutely need something else. Yes, 1 p.m. Eastern on the 28th. It's noon for me. So no problem with the premium mount skin. No problem with the premium pet skin. Now, here's where the nickel and dime adding up. If in-game currency is worthless, okay, the argument I've heard is, well, the in-game currency isn't really needed. Okay, well, if the in-game currency isn't really needed, then why are people going to buy the premium membership other than the cosmetic? And that's where the argument for me starts to be like, well, I don't think in-game currency is completely useless. Reduces NPC repair fee by 30%. In and of itself, not a big deal. Reduces travel fee by 50%. In and of itself, not that big of a deal. Infinite pickaxe, infinite gathering bag. Again, people have said, well, it's not pay to win because the pickaxes aren't that expensive. The gathering bags aren't that expensive. Well, now start to look at it. Reduced fee, reduced fee, reduced fee, increased gold earning. Now, when you reduce how much money I have to spend and you increase how much money I make, that's going to be a sizable difference. In and of itself, is it pay to win? I don't know. I mean, we got to see the way the economy unfolds. 20% more hunting experience. Again, if this stops at 45 and doesn't go beyond the XP that you earn after 45, then no, it's not a huge deal. It's really just get everybody to 45. 20% more dungeon points. There could be some argument that that's pay to win because dungeons are limited. So you pay cash and your dungeons become more profitable per run than a person who's not paying. Okay. 5 more items on the market. I don't view that as a huge deal. Reduce market tax by 10%. Again, saving money. Increase daily exchange amount by 20%. In and of itself, not pay to win. It's actually... It's not a bad mechanic for somebody who pays the monthly subscription but then can't afford to buy Lumina as individual purchases. But yeah, absolutely. And I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with a subscription because, I'm sorry, the premium membership is a subscription. It's an optional subscription, but it's a subscription. Anybody who says it's not a subscription doesn't know what the definition of a subscription is. People are like, well, I can play the game without it. Yeah, and that's not the only definition of a subscription. Guess what? I have a cable subscription, but I also have a subscription to HBO. Because without my subscription to HBO, I can't watch Game of Thrones. So that's a subscription. It's a fee that I pay to access services. It's a subscription inside a subscription. That's why it's an add-on. All in all, do I think the premium membership is bad? I don't know. I got to see how the economy pans out. Is it an advantage? Absolutely. Later, Ty. Is it an advantage? It's absolutely an advantage. How big of an advantage? I don't know. We'll see. Is it going to be a game-breaking advantage? I don't know. We'll see. We won't see for the first 2 days either, because remember, everybody who's playing on day 1 and day 2, they all have the premium membership. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. The only person in my family, and I'm going to be buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be buying 5 copies of Bless. I'm going to be bringing 5 people into the game, but not until Wednesday. I will play it on Monday. Everyone who lives in the house directly, they'll see it on Monday and Tuesday. They'll see me playing it, and then you guys will see it because I'll be streaming. But I want to make sure before I commit to 5 copies of the game that that you know, it's worth playing. Is it an unfair or game-breaking advantage? That takes me back to the question at hand. How much of an advantage does something have to give before it's pay to win? Because let's be honest, Patron in ArcAge, by its definition, is pay to win or a paywall. Because without Patron, you can't place property. So Patron in ArcAge is a paywall. There are features locked behind it. And I'm not talking like the little features like the Anywhere queue for arenas or the Anywhere repair. Those are niceties. Anywhere queue for arena, Anywhere repair your gear, those are conveniences. The land thing, that's a paywall. That is a definite paywall. How big is the advantage? I don't know. I got to see the value of money. I got to see what money can all do for you. I got to see what my income per hour is gathering, and then what my income per gathering hour is if I had to buy individual pickaxes. You are right, Warhead. I am wrong in the fact that I did forget to mention the reduced auction house fee. That is a really important one. The Anywhere auction house, I don't know, man. I don't view the Anywhere auction house as a big thing, but I'm gonna be honest, I've never not had patrons, so I mean, there was a time that we all had to go to the auction house. I mean, Anywhere auction house wasn't always there. And I will say it was a bit of a pain in the ass walking over to the auction house. So yeah, you could see that. Would I call the Anywhere auction house, pay to win? No, I'd call it a definite advantage. ArcAge, the increased labor pool and regen must be the biggest thing. Yeah, I would say that the offline labor regen is another pay-to-win feature of Patron. Now, the reason why I'm careful with that is because once you have all your gear and you don't need to be earning money anymore, I mean, you reach a point in ArcAge where you're just geared enough. I mean, in the nuclear arms race, you're spending hundreds of thousands for very minor increases. You don't need that. See, that's where the Patron becomes another one of these discussions. What is pay to win? Can you be Billy Badass of the block without Patron? Absolutely. If you have a good internet and computer, each free-to-play account online is Patron equivalent. That is true. I mean, that's when people used to marvel at the fact that I had a whole bank of computers, each running 2 or 3 clients that were all free accounts. You're absolutely right. There is a guy who, like I told you, I tell you guys the story. I'm not going to give you any names or anything, but there's a guy who was able to move his family out of a shitty favela in Brazil and move to a safer, I guess, neighborhood. If such a thing exists, I don't want to insinuate anything, but the guy was actually happy. He's like, man, I run like 20 accounts, and he was talking to me about some of the stuff I said to Tryon about Fresh Start, and he's like, you realize if any of the stuff you talk about goes through, you're actually killing my real world income. I'm like, way to make me feel bad, but I look after the health of the game. But the guy says he makes thousands of dollars a month now, running like 20 accounts. It takes a lot of time and patron to get. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Warhead. You're not gonna get to the point where you're self-sufficient in Arcade without having had patron or without a lot of help. I mean, I have people. I used to just be like, here's 2 Apex, plant some land, pay me back when you can. I know some of his secrets. I haven't ever really done the tell-all book about Arcade, about how to make the big gold, because I'm not gonna ruin people's angles. If you watch Aird's show, in fact, did Aird answer me? Aird didn't answer me. Bad Aird. Bad Aird. I think Aird's doing his show today. But if you ran 20 accounts, you could make about 160k gold a month. After you could make way more than that with 20 accounts. Way more than that. All right. I love the discussion, man. I absolutely love the discussion. I'm set. Oh, by the way, guys, before I jump into Heroes of the Storm to kill some time. I scared the shit out of Sweet Tart yesterday. Do I have the picture? I'm gonna link the picture. But I got my neck brace. I got my neck collar. Let me. She was so mad at me. I got like chastised. But I finally got my neck collar, and I told her, I said, "Go big or go home, right? Go big or go home." I have to wear this. I have to wear this for an hour a day or 2 hours a day, every day for a while. Damn! Look at that gray hair up there. That's why I wear the headphones, try to hide it. But yeah, man, my neck is all messed up. So I finally got my neck collar, and I'll be wearing that not while I'm on stream. Let me tell you, I wouldn't be able to do my stream looking left and right. Would not happen. But yeah, if you ever have neck pain, don't try to man up your neck pain. Don't try to put your big girl panties on through neck pain. My pain doctor is like, without a doubt, he's like, you're in such shit shape, it's stunning. I've had to get injections in my back. I have to do special exercises on a machine to work like one muscle that atrophied, because when your neck isn't on right, your back, your shoulders, your chest, you're compensating, and then your neck muscle's like, well, fuck you, body, if you're gonna compensate. Yeah, I'm getting yelled at by Sweet Tart. Anyway, I'm gonna hang out with the little Heroes of the Storm. We talk about anything though. Using 5k labor per day on 20 accounts is some serious. It is. I will tell you guys this. I made my millions on tax certs, but not the way you necessarily think. See, Triumph's kind of screwed the tax cert business in recent years because they haven't really had a lot of those labor events. But let me tell you, when they start doing the labor events... No, that's not good enough at all. Hold on, let me mess around with some stuff here. There we go. When they have those labor events... Did I just not save that? Way to go. Way to go, Muppet. Calling myself a Muppet today. There we go. When they do those labor events and everyone's using their labor on Mirage, yeah, there is plenty. Assassins. Christ. There is plenty of people who need tax certs. I used to sell them in stacks of 500 when, like, the third day of the Christmas event. Oh man, 70 silver a piece, 500 at a pop, and people are like, but you could make better. You could make better gold. I'm talking about my Euro accounts, man. Side machine, just logging them in, making tax certs, having big fat stacks of tax certs, and then it pays for itself, and then all the loyalty just goes to make more money. That's how I was able to keep filtering Apex back to North America. I don't like assassins. I don't like any of them. I'm gonna play the easy one.
Anytime you're ready.
This is a good game if you're ever stuck. And what was mentioned earlier, that the MOBA mentality has just infected MMOs. Absolutely. I told you guys my story about League of Legends. I played League of Legends. I was in my first game. I got told that I fucking sucked and I should go fucking kill myself. And as soon as that match ended, I uninstalled the game. I was like, there's no way I'm playing a game this toxic. Not at all. Nodozin is absolutely right. Sunkens with free-to-play labor earns quite a bit. Somewhere in the neighborhood of like 200. I haven't done a Sunken for a while. I haven't had anybody tell me that I should kill myself in Heroes of the Storm. I just get people who become sissy lalas and then won't play the game. But, you know. I don't play ranked though. I just play for fun. I play this for fun. I gotta actually make room, believe it or not, over the weekend. I gotta make some room for Blast. The solid state is full. But you guys know I've been kind of sad. I miss MMOs. I don't like Final Fantasy at the moment because it's not really a massive multiplayer game. It's do my quests up until the point where I need help and then join the duty finder. How is
Shall
we tear the enemy asunder? Let's rock their world.
Yes, old fat gamer. All monitors should be equipped with a larger robotic arm to punch people in the face.
All day long.
Yes.
battle commences 10 seconds.
Town of Salem? Never heard of it. Give me a link, trusty cow.
3, 2,
Give me a link.
1. Now go and summon my golems.
You ain't feeling a thing.
Back to AFK. Don't call people retarded, man. That's not nice. Acting retarded and being retarded are two different things. Retarded people didn't ask to be retarded. Not nice.
Right on. You ain't feeling a thing. Fill 'em full of
Your enemies fall before you.
This should be good.
Oh, time to run. Oh, nope. Nope, definitely time to run against her.
I'm calling in a retreat.
I should have just played Deckard. I like Deckard. I like frustrating people with Deckard.
Raiders roll.
Oh, okay. No, I own I don't even know what I own. I own a bunch of games. I don't even know what they are, to be completely honest.
Fill 'em full of daylight. Right on. You ain't feeling a thing.
Soon the undead will awaken.
Got something special for you.
There's no turning back now.
Got something special for you. Sounds like a plan. One in the chamber. Got something special for you.
Well done. Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh shit, they ran into the whole team now.
Clever's clever. My condolences.
Who get those?
Fill 'em full of daylight.
This gonna hurt. This gonna hurt a lot.
Sounds like a plan. Charge it. Going hostile. Sounds like a plan.
Rise again, my golems, and unleash your boundless anger. The enemy has destroyed a fort. Choose a talent.
Right on. Give 'em some pepper. Count on me.
Well done.
One in the
Your
chamber.
golem is stronger than your enemies.
Stop that hero. One in the chamber. This should. Going hostile.
Double kill.
Yeah, right between the eyes. Sounds like a plan.
You guys are all quiet today.
Full of daylight. That's it. We got this.
Everyone getting ready for Memorial Day? Barbecues? Anything good?
Going hostile.
Golems have been defeated. Your killing spree has ended.
Be nauseously cheeky, oblivious, and affectionate route. Nothing pisses off more guys than you not being triggered. Yeah, that is true. Not getting triggered irritates me. It's like I tell people when they come onto the show and they try to start stuff with me. Like the other night, you wanna have a go at me? That's fine. You wanna say some stuff to me? That's fine. Say what you want to me. But when my mod talks to you, and then you decide to talk smack to my moderator, that's not gonna work with me. And if you're at the point where Sweetheart has told you that you're out of line, you're out of line. And so, yeah.
Keep up the pressure.
More bones for the mines.
All day long. Going hostile.
Enemy slain.
Yeah, 300k sounds a little bit closer. 300,000 sounds better. Oh shit! Run!
You will return shortly.
Yeah, 300,000 for 20 accounts sounds about right.
Do you hear that clattering? I believe they're hungry.
Let's make it count. All day long.
Yeah, there is I mean, that's the thing that sucks about ArcAge with alts. There's so much effort involved that you end up like ArcAge becomes as bad as Eve.
Double kill.
I mean, yeah. It does. It becomes a job. It becomes an investment. And the truth of the matter is, there's a big thing missing in games anymore, and that thing is fun. When did video games stop being fun? When did we start treating them like jobs? And I'll tell you when people started selling currency.
If Swan can make me one of those. It's all good. Into the pillbox. Fill on full of daylight.
More bones for the mines.
Break no.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Sounds like a plan. You gotta be faster than that. Give him some pepper.
Killing straight through and destroy your enemy.
That's the way life should work. That's what I like to see.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Never have that much time per day. I get about 4 to 12 hours a day, depending on the days off. So yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, yeah, exactly. See, I didn't even see the screen, and Warhead was spot on. We started treating them like jobs. Like, did you know that my EVE Online account could buy a car? Like, my EVE Online account has so much crap on it that I've been offered the same as a car. And then my wife asks me if I'm not going to play EVE anymore, why don't I sell it?
That's it. We got this.
That was a mistake.
A fort has fallen. Choose attack.
You ain't feeling a thing.
Acquiring targets.
Run, please. Gotta get out of here. Oh, allergy shots. Man, sorry, Warhead. That sucks. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys. I'll see you on Monday.
You can count on me.
And my plan for Monday is to stream a little bit in the morning. Stream a little bit on Monday when the game first comes out, and then spend time with my girls. Yeah, I'm like Dad of the Year. I don't like really proclaim that I'm Dad of the Year often, but I dyed my daughter's hair. She wasn't happy with it. We took her to a professional. The professional did it. It kind of turned out like crap. So what was Dad doing last night? Doing his daughter's hair. So I got all the blue and green out of it last night. She's a bleached blonde right now. And then, we're going black. Gonna go black and red tips. So, Dad of the Year. Doing hair.
And empower your golem.
Got something special for you.
Man, I'm sucking this round. I haven't even finished my freaking quest. My team hasn't really given me time off to lane too much. Oh shit!
Your killing spree has ended.
Well, I got 16 of them. Times, Monday is gonna be at launch, so it's gonna be at, it's gonna be at noon, noon Central, 1300 Eastern on Monday, and then really it's gonna be, it's gonna.
Hero has abandoned the battle.
Oh shit, we just got fucking rolled because one of our players left. That's a bad fucking day. But then I'm gonna stream Monday night, and then you gotta realize it kind of sucks for a game coming out because my kids are on family time. We're on like summer vacation time, so I'm gonna be streaming at night. I'll be playing during the day. It all depends on if there's anything I can do. If there's anything I can do to find my kids somewhere to go.
You ain't feeling it.
Keep it up.
Sounds like a plan. One in the chamber. Acquiring targets.
We still have work to do.
Yeah, I'll lose in a player. I'm going Union because please, Rebellion to be had. That's me. That is me. I'm getting a little pissed that this insurance place isn't calling. I'm gonna start doing like, you know, if people don't start being a little bit tidier, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is you're on the air with Jalon and my viewers.
Your core.
Yep, we're done. Good game. We lost. Yeah, here in lore is better. But do I have the picture? Which channel? Which one was it in? I don't remember. Somebody posted it, and it's like, in Europe, it's like the Reds are outnumbering the Blues by a ton. By an absolute ton. I don't know what they're planning on with these servers. One server with 3 channels, but they didn't really explain that. I don't know, man. I wish they would like learn to, if companies would learn to give better answers. But yeah, I will be on. You guys will know right away where I am, because I'll be streaming it. I'll tell you what channel and server I'm at. Anybody that's going, I am gonna start up Paradox on. I'm gonna start up Paradox on a server, and then. But don't forget, I'm gonna be gone for like 10 days. I'm gonna be at Disney. By the way, do any of you play Final Fantasy 14? I have a huge favor to ask, other than Wolfie Ray if she's here. I need somebody to make an alt on my server on Final Fantasy 14. I can't fucking buy a signature for my free company. I'm offering like 50,000 to an alt. Be like, look, I'll give you 50,000. Just sign my charter. Can't get nothing. I need to find a friend, man. Be like, hey, do you play? Yeah, log in. I need to take Snows up on his offer if his account is still good. I can log in upstairs. I put it on another computer. Try to convince my kid to play a little bit. My kid wanted to be a gamer, and now because my kid wants to be an artist. What server am I on? I am on Marlboro. I'm on the best server, man. I picked that server because, man, I love those things. You gotta realize, when I played Final Fantasy the first time, that was pre-Arcage, so my overall sodium level was like so much lower. I was actually a happy gamer back then. I'm starting to feel happy again, though. All the toxic is leaving. Cigarette company. I know. I know. Makes me laugh. Because there's no actual R in the server. I know that. I've just done that forever. Hello, Brawley. Yeah, later would be cool. All I need is the signature, man. And then the cool thing is I have a level 50 crafter in every craft. So, like, new players, I am absolutely able.
10 seconds.
I'm absolutely able to make you. Is Paradox going to be full in Bless? I doubt it. There'll be a spot for you in Bless.
Gates open.
There'll be a spot for you. Absolutely. God, I haven't played Heroes of the Storm for a long time, and I certainly have not played some of these characters.
As you wish.
But no, I'm gonna be playing Bless as long as, you know, as long as there's fun to be had in Bless. I'll be playing Bless. God.
I need to pull back.
I don't know. I sometimes don't know what your team. Ever not know what your teammates are doing? I feel like that teammate right now.
The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
Oh yeah, when it comes to games, like for a couple of bucks, man, let me tell you, Colonial Marines.
Feel my wrath.
Colonial Marines was worth. Oh shit. Colonial Marines was worth all $6 I paid.
The beacons have activated. Control them. Please let this work.
Yeah, for as far as fun games, it's time for that obligatory push. If you guys haven't heard of Ashes, my referral link's down below. Using my referral link gives me 15% of all your purchases. Doesn't affect you at all. And I'm going to be giving all that money back away. Big thanks to Snows. I know I thanked him last week, but Snows dropped the 500 package. And, Snows dropped the $500 package, so I got $75 from him. So that was kind of cool. A little bit of money. Dollar per hour. Absolutely, man. I use the dollar per hour ratio as well. Nice. So, Colonial Marines, if you like first-person shooters, if you can get it on, if you can get it on, Humble Bundle, definitely worth it.
Your fate is sealed.
Well, I can't go. I can't leave the bottom, guys. I know you want me to.
Swift and silent. Feel my wrath.
Here we go. Fill up.
My prey.
Select a talent.
Your fear betrays you. Yes, I see.
I don't know which cat decided to get into something. 2,800 hours? What is wrong with you? That's crazy. 2,800 hours is like a year of a full-time job.
Yes, I see.
You know, I don't want to open up the ledger to see how much I spent on Arcage. I really don't. I know I'm a couple of thousand in. I'm not like crazy. I'm not like 10,000 in or anything. But I'm definitely a couple of thousand, because I had both Candace and I had the Founders Pack, and then we each had like the first 3 150 packs.
I found my prey.
Zerg eliminated.
Field research is so exciting, they said. Oh, I'll show them some excitement.
Bleed you filth.
A clever ploy.
No mercy for the wicked.
See, now when you think about it, you spent 500, which means you've probably spent well over what you would have spent in a box price game. Goodbye.
You gave no mercy for the wicked.
God damn. Break out of here for a second. Free these guys up. Get these guys moving.
I depart.
Shouldn't have these guys just wasting their time on lane trash.
Beacons are recharging, and the Zerg are growing agitated.
Feel my wrath. I depart.
Enemy fort destroyed.
I must retreat.
Make haste toward the beacons. They're up and running.
As you wish. Death awaits.
Kill confirmed. Bring nailed it.
So, Cow, how goes the creator program? I saw you did, I saw you took a stab at doing a little translation work, little notification stuff. That was pretty cool. I liked that. That was good stuff. Like I said, I like to see, it's like people think that I hate Arcage. I don't hate Arcage. I hate the way Arcage is handled.
Let us move. Fear betrays you.
Oh dear, here come the Zerg. Fewer than the enemies, whatever that's worth.
Your fear betrays you.
Select a talent.
Well done.
Cow's not answering me. Bad cow.
As you wish. Fear betrays you. No mercy for the wicked.
Enemy hero terminated. Enemy safe annihilated.
Keep it up.
Let's destroy this.
Your fate is sealed.
You have my gratitude. I'd likely deserve food without you.
Enemy defeated.
Oh,
Double kill.
I was beginning to enjoy myself.
there you go. RNGesus made you quit.
Swift and silent.
You know, I did not roll my gear. I didn't, because all my gear was Obsidian T6, T7s. I didn't roll it on my way out the door. Because I think there was, oh yeah.
Yes.
New follow. Love it. Thank you. We're not going to hit 1300 this month, sweetheart.
Your fear betrays you.
Yeah, can't hit goals without a game. But I mean, we're tearing up the YouTube subs. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Bless seems like I'm gonna be honest. The worst of the worst are worse in Bless than they were in Arcage. But videos number 2, 5, and 7 now belong to Bless, and those are just short little news videos. I can't imagine what my first couple of Bless 101 videos are gonna look like.
The beacons, capture them.
Your fate is sealed. A clever ploy. Let none survive.
Slain.
Oh, goodbye.
Is sealed.
He got shot in the ass.
No one else dies by your hands.
Yeah, you know, Bless isn't gonna interest everybody. I'm really playing Bless. I'm gonna be honest. I committed to Bless, and I said I would go there when I only had like 100 followers. Oh my god, get over here. Ah, too fast. When I only had like 100 followers, somebody said, will I go to Bless in the fall? I said, absolutely, I'll go to Bless. You're one of my only followers, I'll go to Bless. So now I'm going to Bless. I've said I don't believe the game is going to be like Game of the Year material. I think the game has a solid chance. The game has a really good chance of being a solid performer.
Your fear betrays
I think it'll be a good distraction for a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna get me through the summer, and if it doesn't get me through the summer, it'll get me through to Camelot. But I'm probably gonna take, like I said, I'm probably gonna take a little vacation in Final Fantasy for a bit. I despise Proteus. Like, on a fundamental I hate you level.
We are clear of the Zerg. Huh. Design distraction.
Confirmed.
Let none survive.
They have like the perfect team, but they're not working together.
Slain.
How impressive.
Man, I'm worried about Crowfall because it's in pre-alpha 5.6. If you guys don't understand what a pre-alpha is supposed to be, first of all, pre-alpha doesn't exist. Pre-alpha is a bullshit new age term. It's not, pre-alphas aren't supposed to exist. Pre-alphas are tech testing, usually reserved for friends and family. These companies have started calling them pre-alphas so that they can hit like a date, so that they can be like, yeah, we delivered something. Talked my girlfriend into Bless for first MMO. Not bad for first MMO material. She may not like getting PK'd.
Power spike from the beacons will be active soon.
So, yeah, it used to be called Friends and Family. It was for people who knew the development team. They were the They were basically the crash test dummies. Now, I of course want to talk about an Alpha Zero I'm in, and I can't.
We don't want to face angry Zerg.
You guys know that I'm dying. I'm dying to talk to you about the magic tree, but I can't. I'm not allowed. NDA, baby. Never discuss Alpha. I'm not allowed.
Your fear betrays you.
Excellent work.
So yeah, Bless Online isn't gonna be a bad first game. The only thing that would worry me about a first time MMOer would be getting PK'd.
Select a talent.
My hunt continues. Your fear betrays you.
Enemy defeated.
Do you want more? Let us move. Bleed, you filth. You cannot escape my wrath.
Double kill.
Seems we have fewer Zerg to deal with than our enemy. That's some small comfort at least.
As you wish.
Yeah, I am gonna be honest. Candrace is awesome. I mean, it was she had never gamed before,
MVP.
and I was a gamer. I was a reservist when I started my military career. Oh, I made the top 5. Nice. But I was a reservist, and she was stationed at Eglin. I was stationed at Scott, and then I lived in Chicago. Gaming after work was always my hobby. I was playing Eve when we both got stationed at Scott full time, and she liked, you know, hearing me talk to people. Like, I would get on every night. I'd get on TeamSpeak, talk to people, be social. I'm not big on social out in the world. I don't like going to bars. I don't like hanging out. I don't like ball games. And she watched me play an Eve, and she kind of liked it. And she's like, "Would I like that?" I'm like, "No, you wouldn't like it. No, because I know my wife. You know your spouse. You wouldn't like it. But let's play WoW together, because I think WoW would be a good feeder game for you." And then our daughter was playing WoW, so we all kind of gamed together as a family, and my wife actually absolutely took off. She now plays games I don't even play. She plays games I haven't even heard of. I look over and I'm like, "What's that?" And she's playing some new game, because like I said, she got tired of Arcade. My wife hated gaming, got her into EQ. We spent 10 years. EQ2? Yeah, EQ2. She got me into a couple of guilds because of her healing. You know what, man? If you're a damage dealer, you can never have a married couple both be damage dealers, because then one of you is always better than the other. But if you have a tank or a healer as your spouse, yeah, you're gonna get you're gonna be fine. As far as getting camped, just make sure that you carry a dove or two. If you get
combat preparation advised.
If you get camped, then just pop a dove. My girlfriend doing tank and I'm going healer and bless was the opposite way around in Final Fantasy.
10 seconds. 5, 4,
Yeah, you know, I'm not going healer.
1.
I'm not going healer and bless because it's an open world PvP game. I gotta be able to have my deeps. I've been a healer for 20 years, man. I gotta go deeps. I gotta have my deeps.
Through here. The path leads this way. Let none survive.
Nope. Get out of here, Deckard. With that crap.
Swift and silent.
The paladin is, well, the paladin's the only class with self-heals.
Bleed, you filth.
Um,
A clever ploy. I found my prey. Through here.
he will beat me in a war of attrition.
Select
No mercy for the
attack.
wicked. A clever ploy. Feel my wrath.
Prepare for warhead deployment.
I need to pull back.
Foreign versions, yes. Guardian is, well, they changed Guardian's gameplay significantly for North America, so be careful about a lot of assumptions based on previous versions of the game.
Warheads are now ready for collection.
No mercy for the wicked.
Vital signs negative.
A pity. I was beginning to enjoy myself.
Warhead collection confirmed.
Your fate is sealed.
All warheads have now been collected.
No mercy for the wicked.
Enemy nuke launched. Nuclear launch detected.
Swift and
Select talent.
bleed you.
You are now dead.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say this about PvP. I'm really looking forward to Ashes because they have said that their PvP is going to specifically address the idea of
Let us move.
not having CC lockdown. 100k Q in Dauntless.
Bleed you filth.
Whoops. He got shot in the ass too.
I am honored to stand by your side.
Let's go help out here.
My hunt
Let's
continues.
clean this up a little bit.
Vital signs negative.
Your fear betrays you. Well done here. The path leads this way. Your fear betrays you. I am renewed. Bleed, you filth.
Elimination complete. Warheads inbound. Countdown activated.
Last words.
Select a talent.
I am renewed. You cannot escape my wrath.
Update. Warheads have been deployed. End update.
I'm ready.
This is a hella good Deckard right here.
Through here. Bleed, you filth.
Oh shit. Oh, that was my Deckard's.
Stay a while and listen.
Warhead connection completed.
Level that fault.
Vital signs negative. Updating. Double kill.
What is... if the game is that good, why is there 100,000 person queue? I don't understand. Like, why don't they... Like, is there a reason they haven't done, like, more servers or something? Like, 100,000 queue?
Through here.
That's crazy town, man.
Feel my wrath.
Enemy hero terminated.
Death awaits.
You are a fine warrior, my friend.
I am renewed.
Acquiring targets.
Select a talent. Double kill. Fort destroyed.
I need to pull back.
Oh, wait.
A clever plot.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say it's in closed beta, but you're saying in closed beta it felt too clunky. They know it's going to die in a few weeks? Is it that bad? I mean, I trust a lot of you guys that swing by often. I mean, I trust your opinions.
No mercy for the wicked.
Persuade these mercenaries to
I'm
join.
ready to continue the hunt.
Alert. Warhead deployment in process.
Confront this dangerous hero.
My hunt continues. Bleed, you filth.
Fort elimination confirmed.
Well done.
Warheads available for collection now.
Swift and silent.
Fort destruction complete.
Death awaits.
That's what you get. You had your 3 free shots. That's what you get. You don't come back. Ah, oh, damn it.
Celeste attack.
Feel my wrath.
Oh shit.
Listen. You are a fine warrior, my friend.
There we go.
Enemy defeated.
That's
Ashes alpha yet? If you won an alpha key over a year ago and you haven't seen it, you need to jump onto the Discord and talk to a person who will be in white. Her name is Belle. Just have like the forum thread where you want it. They're usually right on top of it. I mean, all the PAX keys were given away. I got my key. Like, there was a problem with my key because for some reason, I have a Gmail account. The support at paradoxgaming.net is a Gmail account. It's just a premium account tied to my webpage. It was kicking back the messages. As soon as I talked to them, they're like, yeah, dude, we've been trying to get in touch with you. We've got all the returned kicked emails. I was like, no problem. But if you haven't gotten it, you want it on Twitch? They should have it. Most of the live streams have been transferred over. People, they're either on YouTube or somebody is hosting them. But other than that, it's gonna be in Alpha 1, Q4 of this year. They've come out a couple of times and pretty much stated where they're at. So yeah, I have no doubts that they'll hit their alpha mark. Can't really call Ashes vaporware, man, because Ashes has been in development for less than a year, and they've already put a playable demo in people's hands compared to like other companies that, you know, that have, you know, $146 million and haven't made any real progress. I mean, with the amount of money Star Citizen has no excuse for not being released. Star Citizen has as much funding as a major publishing company's MMO, and they're not out yet. I don't know what's up with that.
A friend has need of us.
I depart.
Warhead deployment complete. Elimination complete.
It is magnificent watching you fight.
Enemy
Terminated. Select
That's a
attack.
clean kill. I feel stronger.
That's really weird, Kyle, that they didn't get you your key right away. They're usually pretty good about it, because you'll talk to them. They'll give you. You'll do your NDA thing, and then you'll get invited to the Discord, the Alpha Zero Discord channel that gives you all your instructions. That is really weird. But yeah, if you join their Discord, her name is Belle. Bellbot. She's really cool.
Nuclear launch detected. Vital signs. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised you haven't said something. I mean, I talk Ashes all the time. I wish you had told me something sooner. I would have...
MVP.
Hell yeah, man. Look at this guy go. But I'm waiting forward to Ashes as Alpha. Really am. Really, really am. This was over a year ago. It says even both friends and family test, right? The email they sent me when I won just says more information. Well, if you have an email, hopefully you still have the email. Contact them. Be like, hey, you forgot about me. Play 8 games. 70 takedowns in winning games. Where's my boy? Here we go, man. Gonna play the old man. And then it'll be time. It'll be, this is my last match. And then, time to go spend time with the family. Actually, time to be super dad. Give my kid black hair. Do you know how hard it is to strip green hair? Gentlemen, let me tell you. There is no pain in the world until your daughter is upset about the way her hair turned out. And you're there stripping green and blue out of your kid's hair. Guys, don't have kids. The reason why I say don't have kids, 50-50 chance you're going to have a daughter. Or in my case, you're going to keep landing on daughter when you flip the coin 5 times. You know, you think I would have learned. You think I would have learned after, like, I don't know, the 3rd daughter? Be like, look, man, not everybody is destined to have a son. Yeah, I didn't get a son. It's probably a good thing that I didn't have a son, to be completely honest. I probably would have been too hard on him. Because I have a rule, and my rule is if you sign up for something, you don't quit. Like, my daughter's all mad because her GPA isn't as high as she wanted. I'm like, first of all, you're in 6th grade. Your GPA doesn't matter. Your grade school grades don't even matter. Your high school grades don't even really matter. Your junior year grades are really the grades that matter. But yeah, she's like, well, I have a low GPA because of my band grade. And what does this teach us? I hate band. Good. You learned the right lesson. So, what I have learned is that a game with 100,000 Q is probably not going to be successful. Let's look it up on the other screen. Dauntless is a co-op action RPG that chain blades, war pikes, swords, axes, hammer, and chain blades. Is this even really a discussion? I have the ability to play with a chain blade, and we're talking about what weapon I want? Get out of here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. I remember when Gazlowe used to be like, oh my god, overpowered because towers had a fixed number of ammo. And Gazlowe had a passive where every hit he hit him with took away 2 of the tower's ammo. You couldn't let him lane. He'd own you. Uh-oh. I think that, yeah, gonna be in for a little bit of a problem. I think this game is gonna go fast because I'm pretty certain that butcher is a really good butcher, and then with a healer, yeah, we're in some trouble. We're in a little bit of trouble. It's okay. We'll push through. So, anybody got any good plans for the weekend? Anybody opening a pool? Anybody, you know, barbecuing? Ribs? A pig? Man, there are people that, like anybody like roasting a pig. Once I get the fire pit in, I'm gonna be roasting a pig. There ain't nothing like fresh roasted pig. Let me tell you. You gotta work. Man, I'm gonna say this. I miss work. But I think I would start hating work in about 5 days after going there. Man, I had to get up at 6:30 this week. I had to get up at 6:30. And I was like, people need their Big Macs. Hell yeah.
Nothing will.
Let me tell you, if you make Big Macs, be the best Big Mac maker in the world. Be proud of what you do. Be proud of what you do. Don't give me my Big Mac with like the patties all falling off like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't need that crap in my life. I want my burger to look good.
Let the battle begin.
Exactly. Enough of you. My journey. Enough of you.
You actually like money? Yeah, I like money too. But here's the thing, man. I don't have any problem with people that work at McDonald's. Everyone's got to work somewhere. You work from home? I work from home. I'm in the office. This is the office, baby.
No prophecy spoken.
Thank you, healer.
Exactly.
The force of hell have no place here. I shall purge your evil from this land, demon.
Thank you, healer.
I am surrounded by fiends. My journey continues. My
I
journey
must find another way.
The darkness is coming.
I'm healed.
Victory through righteousness.
Yeah, I'll be honest that I make more money streaming than I thought I would, but I don't keep it.
For hell's gates.
But I mean, I would be adding a little bit to my income if I was keeping the money. I would the little bit that I'm making would definitely be noticeable. And plus, if I was trying to do it for money, I would, you know, I would do it more often. Because, I mean, right now, I don't want to be a Twitch personality. I want to be a video game instruction maker. That's what I want to do. But, I mean, I see some of these shows that people do, and I'm like, I could do that if I wanted to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't think this guy understands that you're not gonna kill him. If I'm standing here. What do you do, Finch? It's 60 to 70 hours a week. Damn.
We immortals shall return before long, heroes.
Drive 18-wheelers. Ah. I got mad respect for you, man. I don't even like being in the car. Like, period.
For the Horodrim.
I don't even like being in the car, man.
You and all your servants in hell will cower before me.
Prophecy spoke of this.
Thank you.
Stay a while and listen.
Admirable.
I quite enjoyed that.
I must take up a new position. Your spirit is strong. There is straight double kill.
Free quarter pounders is a nice perk. Dude, don't tell me about free quarter pounders. That is one of my poisons. I am trying. Like, you guys would be proud of me. I do not have a soda on my desk. I don't have a soda on my desk. I don't have a Dr. Pepper cup anywhere to be found.
For a moment there, there? I thought I saw Leah.
So.
What secret?
Oh no! No! Now we got an AI controlled Asmodan. That is not good. Okay, good. He's rejoining the game.
Healing magic.
Oh, we're done now. Now we're good to go.
Perhaps I'm not the only prodigy here after all.
You know, you haven't had a vegetable for weeks? I just had a very exquisite chicken wonton stir fry from Applebee's of all places. My daughter wanted to do daddy-daughter lunch, and we went there, and I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, I actually loved it so much, I'm thinking about going to Applebee's in here as soon as I'm done with this game. And, as soon as I'm done with this game, I'm gonna link up with the family.
Victory is near.
Choose attack. Killing spree. I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
What secrets shall we uncover? I am surrounded by fiends. Exquisitely done.
Be warned, allies. I move to new
Exquisitely done.
I was born with a high metabolism, but when you turn about 30, it decides to die. And this should be good game right here.
I make my exit.
Full power ass angel. Going bottom? Oh, I guess he does. Alright, I guess we going bottom. It's kind of cute that they're triggering off the camps. Like this angel gives a shit. Alright guys, well that brings us to the end of another show. I call the show successful. Next Monday at noon. It's already on the schedule, so you can set your reminders or whatever you want to do. But it is on the schedule down below. Launch day, Bless Online launch day. And then after that, I'm not going to set a schedule for streaming next week too much. I'm just going to... I'm going to be popping on. Obviously, I'll do my Wednesday show. Obviously, I'll do my next Friday show. Make sure you show up on Monday. I'm going to be giving a copy of Bless away on Monday, and then I'm going to be giving away a copy of Bless on Wednesday night. I'm going to give them away. If I wait until Friday next week, people are already going to be buying them or whatever. So yeah, copy on Monday, copy on Wednesday. Obviously, I can't give away the copy on Monday until Wednesday, but, and then watch out for this weekend. Actually, next Monday, check out the YouTube. I will have the Bless giveaway up there too. So, just increase your chances to win. Anyway, guys, I gotta go find my family. I gotta get my eats on. I ran today. I'm starving. I'll talk to you guys later.